Hello, my name is Wayne Conradi. I was a professor of interactive design and human-centered design at Point Loma Nazarene University, and while I was teaching, I was also a director of strategy at Kava Design, which is a branding agency here in San Diego. Before that, I ran an interactive touchscreen design business for 3 years, where I made a lot of interactive systems for education and museums and wayfinding systems for the public. And now I have my own company, Walter and Wayne, where primarily I specialize in visual communication for California manufacturers. So I create a lot of brand and marketing systems and strategy to help those companies grow in order for California to stay competitive in the manufacturing space. And essentially, your software is going to change my entire industry and every project that I do. I already know how I would use you on 3 projects, so I guess for today I'll show you just a couple quick examples of how I would use DALL-E today, and how I would love to be able to get access and get my hands on the system. Then also I'll just share one kind of off the top of my head example of how we can use DALL-E for the greater good for the public. So quickly, just to show you how you guys will be baked into my business model and how you guys are obviously, as you know, the future of outbound visual communication, branding, sales, and commercial work. I am working, for example, on a winery called Rustic Ridge. It's a mom and pop company in Jamul, California, just close to us. And I'm designing a new brand system for them. Now, where I would use you today is I am making this pitch deck, me and my design team, making a look and feel that elevates their brand. And we also want to integrate an illustration of a truck. Essentially, they already have an illustration of a truck, but it's not that good. And we wanted to make something that honored their sort of sensibilities. Like, if I were to type it in, it would be like 1956, Chevrolet, illustrated in a wood block print style. And then I would generate 8 or 10 of those with different words and key phrases. And then in Photoshop, blend them together in order to make something that's greater than its parts and really elevate the software to look its absolute best and, steal great ideas that DALL-E is generating to make something that is beautiful and cohesive and has that human element of a refined touch, just to make it absolutely incredible. But if I had DALL-E as a production artist in my Slack channel that I could point work to, DALL-E would be my favorite employee without doubt. So I am the model for people who need your software for day-to-day application. This is where we're at. We're only a couple days into designing it, but already I'm pretty proud of it. I would like to think that we do high-level work at my company. Another place I would use you is for Lucky You. So it is a cookie and confectionery-based company. They do a lot of sales a year, and they work with Old Navy and Gap and Banana Republic, and they send cookies and treats to all their stores across America. What they want to do this Christmas is they want to create an advent calendar that opens like a book like this, so it can sit on a little shelf and employees can enjoy it. In order to do that correctly, I already designed this Christmas box. We created this artwork a year or so ago, and I want to take this artwork and I want to expand this scene so that way that scene can go on the back of the book that folds open. I think DALL-E, if I could have it take these themes in this original concept and then give me more iterations on that theme, and then maybe I'll ask DALL-E to draw a bunny or a deer in there just to add some whimsy and charm. I could be able to expand on these branded concepts for commercial application in a way that would be, the modern branding agency. So that's a practical application for how DALL-E is going to affect my industry on a day-to-day level. But considering I'm reaching out to you through the OpenAI Fund, I figured I'd come up with like a public-facing educational sort of application. So I have a good amount of experience in the past creating interactive touchscreen experiences for like museums and children's centers and trying to create things that engage with kids, to care. And if it were me, if I could take DALL-E to the San Diego Zoo, and I could create an experience where kids could, pull out their safari cameras and take pictures of seals and elephants and leopards, and then using an interactive system, add like fun hats and like fun ways to combine how the animals and the kids interact. Not only would that be a very approachable, exciting way to get in front of a lot of the public, it would be a way for kids to care about animals and conservation in a way that current systems just really strive to, and I have strived to. But I mean, this introduces an element of fun and whimsy that is truly going to be magical for those kids. And it's an easy constraint. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you watching this video to this point. Please do reach out. If nothing else, I would love to tour your campus, invest in your company, because I really do. It's so apparent to me that you guys are the future and an amazing tool that humans are going to use in order to create beautiful things that make the world better. So want to get my hands on that tool as soon as I can to start showing other cool creative uses. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.